talk about scenes and stuff like that.
To Disneyland.
What?
Oh, that wasn't you.
Are you okay? I'm sorry, I'm laughing. Are you okay? Are you okay?
Do you remember the first scene you shot together and your first impressions of the other one?
It was the canoe scene,
yeah.
right? The canoe scene when it's our first date, and I had already been working for...
I see. I get anxiety even thinking about it.
Yeah, for
Yeah?
two weeks I'd been working, and then he came on, and so he had already been attached to the film before I was even attached, and then I was working for 2 weeks, and then he was like, "Wait, what? You know everybody, and I don't."
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was. Whenever you're shooting your first scene in any movie, it's like your first day at school, your first day at a new school, because everybody's new, and they're all watching, and you want to do a good job. Luckily, I'd done a little bit with her in the audition process, but and it was a scene that wasn't like a little throwaway scene. It was our first date, and I was opening up to her, but that was kind of good because it was supposed to feel a little awkward
And nervous. Yeah.
The chemistry between you two was so great. Did you take some time to get to know each other? Like go out for a coffee?
We really didn't, but we had met one time before we started the whole audition process, and then we auditioned twice together, and then, we saw each other a few times, like the 4th of July, before we started shooting. So there were a few little things, but we did talk on the phone and tried to figure out, talk about scenes and stuff like that.
To Disneyland.
What?
Oh, that wasn't you. I'm just picturing like an 80s montage, like becoming friends, skipping through the cotton candy.
Oh, is it on my mouth? Is it on my nose? What's going on? Okay, sorry.
So this movie, at first sight, it is a chick flick, right? But why could men be interested in this movie too?
Well, you're a guy, so you answer this.
I think this is a movie that we get asked this question a lot, and my honest take on this movie is that it looks like a chick flick. Whenever you're that close to kissing a girl, you automatically think, oh, it's a romance. It is and it is very romantic, this movie. It's got everything that you'd expect from a Nicholas Sparks movie, but there's a couple things that I think that guys are walking away from this movie going, I actually really like that. And it's because Lasse really focused on not making it overly romantic, but just telling a real story about two people who are falling in love. And there's an awkwardness about that, and there's a playfulness, and it's not always, these big romantic overtures. And there's also a whole suspense, thriller element to this movie that guys are going, dude, I wasn't expecting to like that movie, and I really liked it. I even cried a little bit at the end. My dad cried at the end of this movie. He never cries.
Did?
Yeah.
I did too.
You did?
Honestly, yes.
Good.
At the very end, I did. So, is there a moment in a man's life where he thinks, I need to watch a love movie right now? Or did you ever have a moment like that?
When he's trying to get laid, yes.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Whenever a guy is trying to get laid, he's more than willing to sit and watch a romantic movie with
You
a
know
girl.
why I
Trust
don't.
me.
You know why I think that guys don't like chick flicks is because they see this movie and they're like bummed because they're not that good of boyfriends because they see how great a guy can be.
Yeah, but he's not that good of a boy.
Yeah, he is.
He's amazing.
Yes.
You're right, he is.
Yeah, he's a great boyfriend. So guys get all ego shot, wait, that's because I'm not as good. Boom, that's what happened right there.
Way to recruit the male audience.
But meaning, it's not safe haven.
You shot in a very beautiful town in Suffolk. Could you imagine living there?
Absolutely. We did. We lived there for 3 months and really felt like we were part of the town. There was only 1,000 people living there, and being able to go to the same restaurants and know everybody's name and order the same thing and they bring it out. You know, like it was a very cool place and the beaches were incredible and yeah, I think I would get a little bit antsy because I like to be around a lot of people, and so I'd have to like go somewhere for vacation, like to a big city or something, and then come back. But yeah,
I lived on an apartment right on the beach, which was great. I had a house in the little town, and I said, "Well, can I go? Like, I wanted to live like be a beach bum for 3 months and have a place where I could go out to the water whenever I wanted to, whenever I wasn't working, and just take advantage of it." And it was the best thing I did because those 3 months were so much fun and so productive. I really did a lot of work on this movie, honestly. I know I really did. I wasn't laughing. I used that time out there to really kind of get ready for this part. And when you ask if I could live there, I probably could. I would try to get my apartment was kind of like a freshman college dorm.
Cool.
So I would try to get something maybe a little bit more domestic, but I could absolutely live there for half the year.
Thank you so much for the interview.
Thank you.
It was great talking
really
to you.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.